Close your eyes for a moment and imagine this. It's 4:59 a.m. The world is silent. No notifications, no noise, no chaos, just stillness. And then 5 a.m. This is the moment most people are asleep, but not you, because this is where your life changes. Let me tell you something most people don't want to hear. Success is not built in comfort. It's not built in convenience. It's not built when you feel like it. Success is built in discipline, in consistency, in doing what's hard, especially when no one is watching. And 5 a.m., that's your battlefield. Most people negotiate with their alarm clock. 5 more minutes. I'll start tomorrow. I'm too tired. But every time you hit snooze, you're not just delaying your morning. You're delaying your potential. You're telling yourself, I don't follow through. I don't keep promises to myself. And that is where confidence dies. But when you wake up at 5 a.m., when your alarm goes off and you get up, no hesitation, no excuses, you send a different message. I am in control. I do what I said I would do. I am building something bigger than comfort. And that's where confidence is born. 5 a.m. is not just about waking up early. It's about identity. It's about becoming the kind of person who shows up. Because here's the truth. You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your habits. At 5 a.m., the world belongs to the disciplined. This is your time to build, to think, to move, to grow while others sleep. You're stacking wins. While others scroll, you're creating momentum. While others complain, you're becoming unstoppable. But let's be real for a moment. It's not easy. There will be mornings when your body feels heavy, when your bed feels warmer than your dreams, when your mind whispers, skip today. That's when it matters most. Because discipline isn't proven when it's easy. It's proven when it's hard. The 5 a.m. wake-up call is a test, not of your strength, but of your commitment. And every time you pass that test, you become stronger. Not physically, but mentally. And mental strength, that's what separates the average from the elite. Think about it. If you can win the first hour of your day, you can win the day. If you can win the day, you can win the week. Win the week. Win the month. Win the month. You change your life. But most people never get there. Why? Because they underestimate the power of small, daily discipline. They wait for motivation. They wait to feel ready. They wait for the perfect moment. But the truth is, the perfect moment is 5 a.m. At 5 a.m., you're not reacting to the world. You're creating your direction. You're not behind, you're ahead. You're not rushed, you're intentional. Let's talk about what happens in those early hours. Because it's not just about being awake. It's about what you do when you're awake. This is your time to invest in yourself, to read, to train, to plan, to reflect, to build your mind, your body, your future. No distractions, no interruptions, just progress. And here's the secret. It's not about doing everything perfectly. It's about showing up consistently, even if you're tired, even if it's messy, even if it's not your best. Because something powerful happens when you show up anyway. You build trust with yourself. And once you trust yourself, everything changes. Your confidence rises, your discipline strengthens, your excuses disappear. Because now, you're not someone who tries, you're someone who does. Imagine a year from now. Same person, same opportunities, same potential. But one version of you chose comfort. The other chose discipline. One stayed in bed. The other got up at 5 a.m. Which version wins? Which version grows? Which version becomes unstoppable? The difference is not talent. It's not luck. It's not intelligence. It's discipline. And discipline is a choice, a daily choice, a moment-by-moment decision. And it starts with one simple act, getting out of bed at 5 a.m. You don't need permission. You don't need validation. You don't need to feel ready. You just need to decide. Because here's the truth most people avoid. Your life will not change until you do. Your habits will not change until you take control. And your future will not improve until you become disciplined. 5 a.m. is your opportunity. Every single day, 365 chances a year to become better, to become sharper, to become stronger. And yes, you'll fail some mornings. You'll oversleep. You'll struggle. That's part of the process. But discipline is not about being perfect. It's about getting back on track again and again and again. Because winners are not people who never fail. Winners are people who refuse to quit. So tomorrow morning, when your alarm goes off at 5 a.m., you have a choice. Stay in bed or step into your future. Remember this, your dreams don't care how you feel. Your goals don't wait for convenience. And success does not reward comfort. It rewards discipline. So get up, even when it's hard, even when it hurts, even when you don't feel like it, especially then. Because that's where growth lives. That's where strength is built. That's where you separate yourself from everyone else. And one day, people will look at you and say, "You're so disciplined. You're so driven. You're so consistent." But they won't see the mornings. They won't see the 5 a.m. wake-ups. They won't see the battles you fought with yourself. But you will. And that's what makes it worth it. So take control. Own your morning. Own your mindset. Own your life. Because 5 a.m. isn't just a time. It's a decision. A decision to rise. A decision to fight. A decision to become who you were meant to be. Now the question is, when that alarm rings tomorrow, will you answer it? Or will you hit snooze on your potential? The choice is yours.